Stop. Collaborate and listen. Hey, what's up, room? What's up? What's up, room? Stop, collaborate and listen. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ice, ice. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, got to be about as slowest as they come. Why would you put that up there like that? Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. It's cold up here. Hi, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Introduce yourself. Let me know you're here. I'm looking at the most ridiculous thing I've seen in my life. You posting your food stamp balance that says uploaded 5 minutes ago next to your cash assistance balance to your YouTube revenues of $28,000. Now that's some kind of crazy. If that ain't slow, boy, you better take this thumbnail down and change this. Especially the way our government cutting back on folks. Welcome to the live, y'all. Introduce yourself, please, and thank you. Yes, I'm just looking over some video real quick. He is so lost, lost in the sauce, man. Thank you, Randolph. How you doing? Phil, we all should repent for our selves, and I've already repented, sir. You should have asked that question before you made that assumption. Hi, Hudson. How you doing? Um, that's good, Randolph. That is so good. Ooh. Right, we are all sinners, but some of us are saved. But you should have said we instead of you. Hit the me with best Riz line. I'm not really sure what that means, Hudson. I wish I could help you, but I do not know what you're trying to say, honey. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're on this live. Or one if you are a male, so I know who I'm talking to. And two if you're a female. Please don't go put no threes and fours because I don't want to see that. One or two, just so I can know who I'm talking to. And let me know where you're from. This live was talking of in the news and everything that is going on that is happening around us in the news. From what I just posted earlier about influencers having the opportunity to be the media instead of traditional media in the White House. Hey, hey Jason, I don't know if Christina is on here yet, but she came on here yesterday and I told you was looking for her, but by the time she came on, I think you had done jumped off. You love India. Oh, I don't know if this is the right live for you to be in, but hi, how you doing? Cause it'd be crazy stuff coming across this live. Oh, you and Christina are going to the Bahamas? All righty, all righty. Y'all have some fun for me. It's all. And hit that like button. Hi, Carmo. Y'all going skinny dipping. Well, Mick Swagger, sorry, not Jagger. Mick Swagger. It could be if I'm trying to see how they're gonna spin this off. Is it gonna be everybody who kissing, or is he really going to let people go up in there that can have it about? So we'll see how that is going to work. Yeah, I know, Jason. She told me already. She's my adopted online daughter. Yeah, really want to see how this is going to spin off for the media outlet, as far as the allowing influencers to be in the place of actual journalists that train. Hey, LeBron, how you doing? Yeah, as well as the deportation of immigrants who are legally able to be here since they were born here, which is crazy. Not much. We're talking about what's in the news. Hey, cowgirl. Yeah, LeBron, we're talking about what's in the news. Um, Everything that's happening with the large, even down to the large government layoff, which I have family who is being affected by that as well. Hey, boss dog. Um, and what are y'all takes on it? Just various topics happening in the news, even down to potentially the Black History Month being canceled. I don't care what they do, but we gotta make them, okay? Um, the end of DEI, cutting government assistance, food stamps, cash, and housing, as well as tariffs as far as trading. Do I support the police? I do have several family members that are police officers where I'm from. However, I don't like to judge anybody, including them, because they are each their own people. So I do support them if they're doing the right thing, like I support anybody. Um, don't know what that is about, Jason, but okay. Um, So yes, let's get to talking about what's in the news and how everybody is feeling about the things that are happening. Boss, you said, did you just say Black History Month canceled? Yes, I did say they are trying to cancel Black History Month. They want it gone. As if we didn't earn that for everything that we've been through in this country. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I've also said they're also introducing Soreness Wealth Fund. Oh, not right. I don't know. You haven't been on here yet, Jason. Hopefully, y'all don't miss each other. They're right. They're erasing everything that says anything about just not Black pride, but any culture pride. Really, they're trying to knock everybody down. We're talking about this right now. What does Okay, I'm quite sure I already know what that means, and it's something that people of color do not other people saying unless you are a person of color. And if you ask me that, then clearly you ain't a person of color. So I think I would advise you not to use those terms and not in here. Alright, okay, right, big time, big time, uh, big time. Boss, you got the power to do it. I'm gonna need you to do it. There's a bunch of buffoonery going on in here. Mm. You know good and well what that meant. I'm trying to act stupid. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, y'all. And ignore the trolls. Hopefully we get them deleted out of here as fast as they try to pop up in here. Y'all can't live without each other. Well, let's not use those terms because Jesus. My life is Christina. Well, you play her fast. You getting to know her, right? I'm gonna need you to take your time and really get to know her. Mm. What do y'all feel about the government layoffs? Well, are y'all gonna get married to each other, or y'all just both gonna get married? Hi Harris, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to talk about it right now. What's happening in the news? Seems like since he's been in office, it hasn't been a day that we caught a break. At some point, I would like to. But hey, the one good thing that came out of today's message was content creators and influencers will be able to um, have a chance to speak in the White House. In the front row, might I add. You can go apply at the White House. What was it? The White House. I wrote it earlier. Hold on. Whitehouse.gov slash news media if you want to be a part of that or get on the list so you can get approved and credentialed to see if you meet the qualifications. And that's the part that I'm worried about. What are the qualifications, sir? Um, Jason is a bull and he loves his what? Only people who share his views will be approved. Right. And that's what I'm thinking right there. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's why I said kiss. Do they have to kiss up his orange behind in order to be able to get on inside him? Wolfpack, and I am coming for you, chump. Get call Christina and tell her boo Jason is missing her. Well, hopefully she come aboard. Um, Jason, and you get to have opportunity to talk to your sweet lady. Sweet lady. Ooh. How's everybody's day going? Outside of the buffoonery that we're having to deal with our country. How's everybody's day going? Hopefully it was a good one. Y'all make sure y'all go and look at my videos that I posted up today. Okay, I worked hard on them videos as well after the live. Go ahead and Jason, are you serious? Like that girl ain't a mess. Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. How was work for those that are in the workforce today? And as always, we do have the super chats that are approved on here if you would like to donate that. I don't call mine drinking coffee because I don't drink coffee, but I do drink Dr. Pepper and Pepsi Cola. So if you want to donate for a soda, by all means. Why would you say that girl want to eat you? Hey Bradley, how you doing? You miss me? Oh, thank you. Jason, you are really pushing it. Let's not do this. We gotta keep it clean now. You know I like you. So I'm gonna need you not to do that. I don't know. Do I? I think got it. I don't know. I don't remember. I think you did give it to me. Hello, Vinde. Yup. I love dark skin. I love her melon. That's good. Good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Where you from, Jason? You from Jamaica, right? You if you wasn't married, you would be with Seneca. Oh, okay. I don't know if Mrs. Boss Dog would like that statement that you just made, sir. Don't have to give you an and knock you out. You from Memphis, okay? Okay, Brad. Seneca said that he is a man boss. The A, don't let the A fool you in his name. Oh, you know. So you know he's a man, and you still said if you wasn't married, you would be with him. Okay, boss. I think you're just talking at this point. Mm. You just talking. You don't got caught up. I don't do men. Sorry, I love women. Boss is just talking. Trust me, y'all. He ain't into that either. I got a whole wife over there. Y'all better get a Valentine before it's too late. It's 2025. No, when you said that my wife would knock me out. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but they're teaming and thinking you're talking about being with a man. Go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. That's what I was like. Get boss up out of here. Talking about he want to be with Seneca, knowing he a man. Yo, hi, Naveen. How you doing? That's like a picture of Jesus. Yo, hi, Taha. How you doing? Hi, BB. How you doing, Taha? Dun, 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 dun. I'm doing good. I'm from Florida, Navi. Naveen. Is that like the Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog? But your picture almost like it's a portrait of Jesus. No, I have never been to Memphis, although I do have family there. I'm fine when I saw you. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Boom, 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 boom. I do not drink coffee, hon. I do not drink coffee. Not at all. Well, I say not. I don't drink coffee, but I do like the fresh eggs when they're frozen. So I don't really qualify as coffee, but I like those. You got the ultimate Valentine's Day renewing our wedding vows. Ooh, nice. Your mama skit is married, son. I'm not married, Jason. I was married, but I'm not married anymore. When I saw my heart will melt. Oh, that's so sweet. No, I'm not married, so I don't know what Jason is talking about. I am not married. Navid Romeo, your mama skit is married, son. No, she's not. Again, Jason, I am not married. I was married though. But you would marry the mama of Navid? Oh, okay. I thought you was marrying Christina. Now see, you already messing up. Man, my hair got stuck in my ear. Navid's mother is hot. You seen his mother? Okay. Will I accept your determination? Okay. Do I accept? I don't drink coffee, and you haven't offered me anything else. I would marry Kristen and the mama of Navid. Okay, Jason. Right, right, boss. Jason on something else at this point. You trying to be with Christina, and you trying to be with the hot mama of Navid. Okay, I don't know if Navid wants you to be with his mama. Oh, nah. See, you messed up. So sorry about that, Navid. I have accepted. What you accepted? Mm. I am your favorite color. Mm. Okay. Well, my favorite color is actually this. It's two of them. It's black and red. Oh yeah. R.I.P. Mama Jason. Rest in peace, Mama Jason. Mm. Look at her. You gotta be careful what we say because we don't know what's what. Ayo Skit, I love Sister of Navi and the Mama of Boss Dog. Okay, I already done messed up by hollering about Navi Mama, so we gotta be careful with it now. Boss Dog Mama is it? Okay, don't get hurt up in here, Jason. You gonna say the wrong thing to the person and they gonna go off. Um, you don't. I don't know you, Taha. Oh, thank you very much. I told him he better watch his mouth. Oh Lord, because you know we don't be playing about our mothers. I can have four wives because I'm. Oh, that don't mean that four wives want to have you. I mean nobody don't. Thank you, Taha. Thank you so much. Jason. Mm. Oh, thank you. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for me. I don't know what's up with Jason today. Jason on something else. Look at her. She's a bad man, my Gemma. You want to invite me to what, Taha? Just as fine as she. Mm-mm-mm. He's a bad man, my Gemma. He just don't learn. I'm trying to warn him. Okay, Taha. Thank you. But I didn't see the comment other than you said you invited me and I don't really know what you invited me other than coffee, but I don't drink coffee, so I didn't know where to go with that comment because I don't drink coffee. Hi, Alvaro. Where are you from? I hope I'm not butchering up his body name, y'all. Please forgive me if I am. Oh Lord. I'm from the United States, huh? I'm from the United States. I'm from Florida. I'm a Floridian, a Florida. Yeah, I was humming it. You heard it. Hey, J Dog, how you doing? Okay, who in this live birthday? When is your birthday? When is your birthday? Who birthday up next? Who birthday? Any February birthdays up in here? Other than my girl Christina? That's good, J Dog. Do we have any February birthdays up in here? Can you get a 360? You said a 360. What? There you go. How you doing, BVO Boxing TV? Wow. Tap, tap, tap. Get it, get it, get it. Uh-oh. So we don't have no birthdays for All right. It's normal. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Mm, 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 mm. Tap it up. Mm, mm, mm. Next month is Boss Dog's year. Is your okay? So is your birthday month? I'm not annoying you, Taha. Hey, Skylar. No, Oh no, I only stay on my lives about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I just do two a day. So I do one at 8 and I do one at, it was supposed to be at 6, but it actually started shortly after 7 because I was recording something trying to get it out. Okay, March, what boss? Mhm. My ex, his is in March as well. J Dog, your birthday was in January. January what? Mhm. I'm a Libra myself, so mine is at the end of the year for those that believe in horoscope. Oh, the first. Oh, you a New Year baby. Oh, the 14th Vows. My ex is on his was the third. March was on Jan. Mine was on January 11th. So we got 2 Januaries up in here. You go do a flip and then a picture and send it to me on the live. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Rhapsody? How you doing? This room is getting crazy. The topic was in the news and how everybody felt about what's going on. Like the new news that we got today is that influencers will be allowed in the White House as news for news. Yeah, you just got to go sign up and get credentialed. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We was also talking about Black History Month possibly be getting canceled. You know, they already tried to do away with the DEI as well as they're laying off a lot of government employees. Yes, yes. And my family is affected on that end. Right. Exactly. Chump. Trump the chump, Trump the chump. And then we had the protesting going on last night. Man, I stayed on live last night. It literally felt like I was at that protest. I mean, the guy that was doing the recording, he was all up in it. I mean, up close and personal. I think somebody had said he probably was an undercover cop. As close as he was to that stuff. Uh, but nah, because that boy was running. When they started to get crazy last night, he was trying to get up out of there. Well, if you can get to him, you had your chance before he got in that office. Now he well protected, even though I'm sure several people up there probably don't care to protect, but they have to now. So, all right. It's just so much going on, like so much going on. We ain't catching no breaks. Oh no, baby, I don't have weave. This is my hair. Why do people just assume people have wigs or weaves in their hair? This is mine, honey. God gave me this. It ain't coming off. You know, taking this off unless I cut it off, and then okay, I'll be bald headed then. um, don't be assuming. People have hair too, but thank you though. Trump is selling. What he selling, J Dog? I just put a little part down the middle because earlier I had my hair twisted up like back in the day in the 90s, because you know the 90s is when I was a teenager and all, the early 90s anyway. I used to be a cheerleader, so ponytails were my thing. No, I'm not nervous. See, Omar, you don't even know who, you don't know me. You knew me. You knew I do this all the time. Hey, this is just me. Ain't got nothing to do with me being nervous. I just hum. I like music. And even if I'm when I'm talking, I can hear music playing in my head. Like I just love music. And I listen to a lot of different music. So if you're not catching me humming or singing, you're gonna catch me dancing. That's just who I am. Balls, I don't think that'll be a task you would want to take on because, like I said, no time was before he got into office seat in January. Now it's not time. Cause sorry, son, you wouldn't make it. Yes, I can. I can do cartwheels. I can do splits. I can't do backflips though. I can still do that at full age of 50. I sure can. Hey, you ain't scared of that chump? Give me a chump. Are we discussing what Trump is doing with the pillar of power or not? Well, that's what we're supposed to be discussing, but sometimes, this chat don't like to jump on board. Hey, Todd, how you doing? We talked about it a little bit earlier, briefly. People gave their insights on far as Black History Month and the reporter. I mean, the influencers being able to use a lie. Theodore, you must have just farted. Boom. Do you see my previous comment above? Well, you was talking about. Are we talking about Trump is doing what Trump is doing with the pillars of power or not? Yeah, I was saying that we were talking about it. What happened to Tiger Woods? Don't know what happened to him. Something happened to him. All right, plant-based black man. Happy Black History Month to you too. Mhm. Your other two comments. Okay, then something got past me. I didn't see nothing else. Other than good in you, I didn't see anything else. Rhapsody, what was you saying? Scroll up. I did scroll up. I scrolled all the way up, and I don't see anything from when you first came in. It must have didn't make it through here, or. Mm. Hey, hey, hey. Let me see. He said, "What happened to Tiger Woods?" I don't know what happened to Tiger. You gonna tell us what happened to him, or what you think? Can you dig it? Right. We can dig it. Don't know. That's one thing I'm gonna miss if I'm not back home. TPC Sawgrass. I'm not gonna make it this year. I have been working that event every year for the past 16 years. I haven't missed not one time, but this will be my first. He didn't make enough money off of his video game, so he got mad and quit playing golf. He did? What are you talking about? I am not ignoring your comment. I said to repeat it because I don't see it. Now you should know me better than that. If I see it, I will respond off of it. But I'm serious. I don't see anything. I'm not lying. What did you say? You know I can't stand liars, so I'm definitely not gonna be one lying to you. Um, there's nothing on there, and I am strolling up, and see you got me looking for something that's probably in you first here because you're playing game. You said when you first came on, you said, "Hey," you said good, and you and I had said I was doing good, and you go, "Oh yes, I," and that's all you said. Oh yes, I. That was it. That was it. Oh yes, I. Then you came back and you said my other two comments. Other than that, you're gonna have to tell me what you meant to say, because whatever you meant to say didn't come through. That's because you didn't say it. I'm not gonna play these games with you. You did not say it. And I don't went back on this message 2 times looking for something for you so I can respond. But there's nothing up there. Maybe you thought your son did and accidentally over story so bad. You trying to say they telling a story? Well, they might not be telling a story. Probably just thought they hit it, but it didn't go through. Although he done called, well, she called me a liar. I ain't lying. He ain't up there. What's done in the dark shall light. You right about that? Just straight out no. Hi, good night. How are you? I'm doing fine, Stone Cold. Nice to see you again. Why you said my chat don't understand it anyway? That's not necessarily true. They're pretty sharp. Sweet. They're pretty sharp. They play around, but they be on it. Nah, a lot of them joke around, but I'm telling you, when they be on it, they be on it. They'll get you. They just like have fun for the most part. Well, I tried. I can't get. I can only ask you to say it again. I can't. I can't force you to do it. So, because it really didn't come through on our end. Yes, I was planning on having a serious conversation. If you were talking about what happened to the conversation, I mean, the topic, I had said I tried to talk about it, but we talked about a little bit of it, and the conversation kind of went a different route. But we definitely was. I mean, some people did make comments about certain. Um, but what did you want to talk about, as far as the news? What is your take on it? I would still love to hear what you got to say. Hey James, how you doing? Why you say that, Omar? My teachers didn't get mad at me. Not at all. One, my parents didn't play that mess, so I went to school to learn. I told her, I told her that y'all just be joking half of the time. Ain't nothing serious. Um, I think what the question was we gonna talk about us in the news, because you thought we was gonna have a serious conversation. I said we still can. It's just sometimes my chats they like to have fun. That's all. Hey Jack, yes I do remember you. I can never forget you with that skull next to your name. But how you doing? No, that's not true. See, one about me, I know how to multitask. I can hear what you're saying, and I can still. Me humming ain't got nothing to do with me reading these comments. It's not like y'all talking directly. I'm reading the comments, so I can hum. Omar, you must have had a bad day at work today. Oh, I'm doing good, Jack. I hear you, Rhapsody. All right, I'll go check it out. Hey, Jack. What I said? Hey, Jack. I say, brr. It's cold in here. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about your teachers when you was in the class. I get that, Omar, and I said I was a good student, so I don't know. So they was mad at me. My parents didn't play that, and I was in too much stuff in school to be messing anything up. Now after school, or once we got to our destination, different story. All right. Let me know. Let me know. My boy said you're not paying attention because you're humming, as if humming takes away from me reading. It doesn't. You know, multitask, Omar. So when you at the liquor store, you working, you have to just do one thing at a time. So you can't talk to somebody while you putting something on the shelf. Hey, bestie, I want a soda. What? I want a soda. You want a soda? Don't ever stop what you're doing. Don't listen to what anyone says. Love to you. Good luck. Bye. Thank you, Jack. Bye bye. Boom, 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 boom. You like brown girls? Vinay? Vinay? Y'all gonna make me lose my up in up in here. All right. Oh, thank you. Hit that like button for me too, Vinay. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act the fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. One, two, yeah. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. All right, all right. Let me go look. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. I'm looking now. One, two. Meet me outside. Outside. Meet me outside. Oh, I'm gonna have to go on. Hold on, because it's pulling up something from 3 days ago. But hold on. Let's talk about this in your current live. Break and change.
What if everything you thought you understood about the world around you was a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep you in a state of confusion and division? Dive into the intricate web of influence woven by powerful elites, where religion,
Okay.
education, and finance intertwine to shape perceptions and manipulate fears, exposing the
Vinny,
unseen chains that
Vinny, I don't
bind
do
us.
this. I don't answer questions
Discover
like that.
how these pillars of control operate in the shadows and learn the truth that could set you free from societal constraints and awaken a new consciousness within. As Donald Trump aims to dismantle at least four of these pillars of power and control that keep unity in check and control,
So
the
you wrote
fall of the
this.
pillars of control. In the murky world where power lay hidden behind steel walls, the pillars of control and power,
You wrote it 2 months
religion,
ago.
academics, finance, law, media, science, and medicine, stood mighty, holding humanity in an invisible cage. Their purpose was clear: keep the masses divided, fragmented, and dependent. Each pillar was its own entity on the surface, with leaders and beliefs seemingly in opposition. But behind closed doors, they were united by a singular goal: to keep humanity enslaved, unaware of the invisible chains that
Why are
bound
you
them.
getting sick?
Then came President-elect Donald Trump. To most, he was an unusual figure, unpredictable, loud, and divisive. But beneath the media frenzy, he saw through the smokescreens. Trump had his own agenda: disrupt the power structure that held humanity hostage. He understood that these four pillars were interconnected, and if he could strike at the roots, the entire system would tremble. Dismantling the academic pillar, Trump's first target was academia. He saw how it functioned as a mental cage, dictating knowledge and suppressing ideas that questioned the status quo. Schools and universities had been factories for the accepted narrative, pumping out minds that followed the script without question. Academic institutions dismissed spirituality and intuition, instilling a rigid atheistic worldview that treated humans as mere biological mechanisms. Trump ordered sweeping reforms, calling for transparency in research and promoting
I don't think it's
independent
promoting him.
inquiry
It's
over
talking
conventional
about
doctrine. He funded alternative institutions,
the stuff that he's doing to
thought,
people,
and
basically.
dismantled the chokehold of the
It's called The
prevailing
Pillars
paradigm.
and Change,
Scholars and
Unraveled the
students
Hidden
began
Power
exploring
Structure.
first
It's
ideas, questioning the
stories by
nature of
Rhapsody. She
existence,
wrote this
consciousness,
2 months
what it
ago.
meant to be human. Breaking the financial pillar, the financial institutions, the lifeblood of the pillars, were next. Trump launched an assault on the central banks, exposing the web of debt and manipulation that trapped entire nations. These institutions thrive on creating poverty, debt, and dependence, siphoning wealth upward and choking the middle and lower classes. He initiated an overhaul of the banking system, making it more transparent and accountable. With international alliances, he imposed regulations that prevented banks from predatory lending
It's
and put
just you
limitations
can
on
see it, but it's
illicit
just
trade. People found themselves able to build lives without the constant weight of debt on their backs. The wealth distribution began shifting, and communities started investing in themselves rather than being drained by faceless corporations, shattering the medical pillar. Next, Trump turned his attention to the medical pillar, which profited from sickness rather than health. He exposed the hidden deals between pharmaceutical companies and government agencies that prioritized profit over people. He initiated investigations into the methods and effectiveness of medical practices, revealing corrupt ties and pushing for healthcare reform that emphasized prevention, natural treatments, and holistic health over drugs and endless procedures. Hospitals and clinics were pressured to focus on well-being, not endless billing. Natural
what
healing
is legal.
practices re-entered the
What is
mainstream,
legal
and medical
liars
institutions
doing about
became
this right now?
places
That's
of
the problem.
healing
Seems
rather
like
than
nobody can seem to
businesses
stop
that
him with a lot of stuff that
exploited
he's doing.
human suffering. For the first time, people had real choices, and they no longer lived under the specter of financial ruin due to medical costs. The collapse of the science pillar. Trump's next target was the science pillar, which had become a monolithic institution that dictated the limits of accepted truth. The academic and scientific communities had forged an ironclad consensus, dismissing anything that didn't fit their strict parameters. Ideas that questioned or expanded beyond the physical were labeled pseudoscience and buried. This pillar's insistence on a mechanistic, atheistic worldview stifled exploration, and forced humanity into a narrow vision of existence. Trump began exposing hidden research that had been suppressed for years, breakthroughs in energy, consciousness, and alternative health
Well,
that challenged conventional
well,
wisdom.
it almost seemed like
Funding was diverted
I
from established
I
labs to
don't
new think
know.
tanks that
Hold
embraced
on.
independent inquiry, sparking a revolution in scientific thought. People began to question everything they had been told, opening their minds to possibilities beyond accepted norms,
I
unmasking the
don't think
media
I'm in the
pillars.
matrix about this
Next
particular
targets
person.
being
I mean, I hear what you're
strategic power,
saying,
the machinery of
but
influence that shaped public opinion, controlled the narrative, and kept the populace in a state of perpetual distraction and division. The media pillar thrived on sensationalism and fear, manipulating emotions to drive agendas. The press and networks had become powerful gatekeepers, ensuring that only specific voices were heard while silencing the perspectives. Trump waged a war on misinformation, calling out media conglomerates for their selective truths and profit driven motives. He encouraged alternative platforms and championed citizen journalism, breaking the monopoly of mainstream news. For the first time, people could access information unfiltered, directly from the source. The public
now, like I
began
said,
to
I'm
see
not a big
through the
Trump
fear
fan, but
mongering,
on this, if
realizing
it's
that they had
done
been
right,
fed a
then
constructed
I could
realities
probably
and
be
data,
on board with
crumbling the
what
law
he's doing
pillar.
far
Then
as the
Trump
media.
took aim at the law pillar. Once designed to uphold justice, it had twisted into
As
an
long as
instrument
it doesn't get corrupt
to
in the
protect the
process
powerful while
of them
policing the
doing so.
powerless. From
Just
lawmaking
with,
forces
I
to
don't know, just with
agencies
him, it just
rife
seems
with
like
corruption, bribes, and loopholes that allow corporations
he's
and
corrupt
elites to
his
remain
darn self.
untouched
Like
while the masses suffered under punitive
the stuff
regulations.
that he's
Trump
doing, that's
enacted
I
reforms to strip
prophesize.
power from corrupt institutions,
Well, yeah,
introduce
I see you was talking
transparency into
about
the
it.
judicial
But
process. Whistleblowers were
this was his
protected,
mission
and
that he wanted to
investigations
do.
revealed longstanding
I
abuses.
mean, like
As people
a
became
lot of people
aware
was
of the
aware of
corruption and
this
systemic
is where he was going
exploitation,
because he was
they
always talking
demanded
about fake
accountability.
news
Legal
and
systems began
the
shifting
media
focus from
putting
punishment to
out propaganda that
rehabilitation, creating a
wasn't really
framework
accurate.
that serves the people.
But it
Rather
seemed
than
like
snaring
he was
them
saying a
with
lot
red
of this
tape and
stuff
legal
whenever
tech.
it was
In
concerning
landmark
him
speech,
more so
Trump
than anything.
encouraged individuals to seek their spirituality
It's just
independently,
something that I mean, it
unshackled
ain't
from the
something I can
doctrines that
tell you
had
what it is
instilled
about him
fear
that
for
I don't care for.
generations.
But
The idea
on
spread, and
this, if
masses
it's
began
done right and
exploring
it's
their
not
own beliefs.
manipulated, I
Dogmas
believe
lost their grip, and
this
the
could be a
people
good
no
thing.
longer looked to leaders who
But
exploited faith for
if it's
control.
not done right, this can be
Humanity
even
freed and
worse than what we
unbound.
already had.
As Trump dismantled these pillars of power and
What
control,
is the
he
White House and
expected
Congress doing about that right
resistance.
now?
To his surprise, something extraordinary happened. The people began to awaken. They saw that the world didn't fall apart without the pillars. In fact, society began to thrive. Communities grew strong, creativity blossomed, and humanity discovered a profound connection with one another, free from the constructs that had once divided them. As each pillar fell, the people braced themselves for the worst, expecting chaos and disorder. But something miraculous happened instead. Without the chains of manipulated science, filtered media, oppressive law, and exploitative finance, humanity began to awaken. Communities strengthened, self sufficiency grew, and creativity blossomed like never before. Trump watched as society transformed before his eyes, evolving in ways he had never imagined. Science became a tool for exploration, law a foundation of justice,
Hmm.
media a voice for the people, and finance a means of empowerment. Each once oppressed structure, freed from control, found new purpose. And then, with a sense of quiet satisfaction, Trump stepped back. Humanity was free at last, guided by its own will, no longer tethered to the hidden chain that had bound it for so long. In dismantling the pillars, he had catalyzed a new world. As he faded into the background, Trump knew he had achieved something extraordinary, not just change, but liberation. Trump looked upon the world he had helped to transform, expecting the familiar backlash from the institutions. But what he saw was entirely different. As the pillars crumbled, humanity didn't just survive, they flourished. They reclaimed their independence, realizing that they had been captives of their own minds all along. In that revelation, the final chains dissolved. For the first time in centuries,
Let me
humanity
ask you,
was free,
Rhapsody,
and
what
Trump
made
will
you
be
write? I
both
can
a
tell you
catalyst
never
for a greater
really been.
change.
No,
With
I've
the
been on your
dawn of a
page.
new era, the
I've listened
community
to other
petitioned
stories. I
you
haven't
not
listened
as
to
a new
anything
president,
about
but
Trump.
as the
Normally, I'm
disruptor who
listening to
dared to
the
challenge the pillars of
mythological
power in
stories
the
that you have on there. Anything about Trump, really? I mean, I was willing to listen to this because of, you said it was related to what we were talking about now. But the man irks me. He really does. He irks me about as bad as DeSantis irks me with Florida. And it's just because of his unhumane ways that he does things on. Now, I'm curious to know what made you write this 2 months ago, though. What inspired this story for you is what I'm wondering. Listen to the song. I wrote it at the topic. So there's a song at the end. I would have to play the song after we do the lives because you know how they be tripping. It only seem to pick up when you singing the songs, playing the songs, and be something totally different. So I would have to wait until after the live to hear that part. That's why I paused it when it was playing the music. Um, but I definitely have read looked over some of your stories. Definitely did that. But I'm just curious. Like you, so you said my answer to what I'm asking you about why you wrote it is your song. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, but it's not my song. So if I play your song on here, then I can get a copyright claim for using your material. You can play it, but I can't. Even though you give me permission, because they ain't even really got the copyright claims don't have to do with the content creators themselves. It's something that their system does automatically. Um, and some of them you can go back and take it out of there. Some of them they won't let you. It'll hold it on there. So yeah, but I'll definitely go back and listen to it. But is that what you're saying? You're trying to say that the answer to the question I just asked you is in your song about what made you write this story, this particular story? It was something on your story that kind of caught my attention as to why I was glued and locked in on this. You said that you predicted this. The United States needs to band together and get this man out of it. Right. I agree with you, boss. I mean, yeah. I don't really care for him, but it was something in her story that still caught my attention, and I'll tell you why. But I need to find out exactly why you wrote this thing, which is in the song, but I can't really listen to the song until I get off the live. And the reason being is it was all of my biological children. Okay, that's good. It was a part in your story where you had an illustration of faces on buildings. Almost looked like it was glass buildings with faces on them, almost like a TV, and he rolling something. That the reason why I was locked and loaded into your story was that scene right there. Um, when I was a teenager, I had a dream about something, and in the dream, it was I was all running, trying to get away. But it was in my city, downtown. And in my city, when I had this dream, the buildings were not there. They're there today because there are a lot of glass buildings. But it was like a TV that was on a building. And when I saw you, I'm sitting here watching your thing, that almost reminded me of the dream that I had. So that's why I was locked in so much on this live. No, I don't. I think that is corrupt and dark and evil and twisted. Yes, very much so. Very much so. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree with Trump establishing and empowering humanity when he is tearing down humanity by what he's doing, far as pushing legal immigrants out of the country and they're supposed to be here, far as getting rid of the DEI and the diversity and equity within these companies to kind of have a balance or whatever. getting rid of Black History Month. It seems like to me, I think Trump has got a problem with everybody personally. I think he's taking it off on the minorities. He's working his way through the minorities, and taking his aggression out on them. But ultimately, I think it will be everybody that get affected, including the very ones that are singing his praises. Let me ask you a question, man. Have you ever done a spring cleaning in your home? I definitely have, many of times. If this is supposed to be a narration as to me cleaning my house, as to reorganizing or rethinking how I feel about this man, I can't relate to that, because only because everything that he does is negative and it's all about him. He does stuff to make himself look like the hero in it all. And it's always a hidden agenda behind what he's doing. I mean, I see what you're saying, but really what you're saying is verse when it comes to this man. But the first thing I normally do when I do any cleaning, because I spring clean almost every time I clean up. I'm a clean freak, a real big clean freak. Okay, so I move everything out of the way, get some old stuff, rid of old stuff in order to bring new stuff in. I do clean baseboards and all that. I'm a very clean person. When you rebuild, you have to first, exactly, and that's what I was saying. Um, no, but you don't have to tear down the way he's doing. That's not true. When you The concept of rebuilding, yeah, you got to break through some walls. But what he's doing is mentally tearing down people, physically tearing down people, and that's not to make us better. And the whole "Make America Great" thing again. When was America great? And at what point was it great? Because since the first people came on the United States and took over it from the Indians, because that's who this land really belonged to anyway. When they took it over from them, it was all about dominance and overpowering and keeping people beneath them. So I'm trying to understand, when was America great? When we were slaves, was that great? Was that when it was great? When we was working on the plantations and our rights was being stripped and our people was hung from trees? I mean, you got to get me to understand, when was it great? Right. No, what he talks about are criminals, but what he goes after is law-abiding citizens that just trying to make a better life for themselves. And this United States was created on after we took it from its rightful owners. It was built on people that, if you got here and you was able to, try to make a better life for you, okay, then you were given an opportunity to do so. Who are we to say, and I'm being real, and it's not just, people say it's just the United States. It's not just in the United States. It's over 30 different countries that have birthright citizenship right, not just the United States. That's a bunch of bullcrap that they're trying to feed everybody to get y'all to believe what he's saying. Get ready, about to be a full house. I'm being real. I'm gonna tell the story. We got to tell the story. We got to tell the story the correct way. Right. Exactly. And these people who are blind, I don't understand how anybody of color with this man in office. I just really don't see it, because the jokes that they were pulling when they was talking about report the plantation such and such before, if he can have it his way, that's exactly what y'all gonna be doing. Reporting the plantation such and such. And it's like, even down with the Hispanic community, they were the ones who really put him in office. And look what he turned around and did to y'all culture. He's trying to get y'all up out of here. This man is full of lies and deceit, and ain't nothing good comes from lying and being deceitful and trying to manipulate people and trying to hurt. All I'm seeing is women and children. Every now and then, I might see a criminal coming up out of somewhere, but for the most part, I'm seeing people who came to this country to try to make a living and try to do something good for themselves, to try to better their lives. And who are we to say they can't do it? I'm just trying to understand it. What you mean? I mean, to be real, you don't belong here. This is not your land. This ain't even my land. Let's be honest with it. If we really gonna be honest about it, it don't belong to you either. It was taken from the Indians that was here, and that's just real. So if we really dig deep, if we're gonna be that deep into things, let's look who this land really belongs to. The Africans belong in South Africa. We were dragged from over there over here. It don't belong to us either. So if those people are born here and if they were born here, then they have all rights to try to better their life. And that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, we all humans. You're human, I'm a human, we all are human. And we all live and one day gonna die. And we all gonna have to face the good Lord. Okay. So yes, I know my history. Do you know yours? Do you know yours? Yes, I do know we were brought over here. And if you're gonna try to tell me that we sold some of our own people, I know that too. But they were brainwashed into doing that. All because of the mighty dollar. There ain't nothing none of that changed. So you're talking to somebody who very, very much so know her history. But do you know yours, or are you being blinded because you want to believe in a second? This man is no good, not whatsoever. And why people are so blind to see what he's actually doing? He don't mean nobody but himself any good. No, everybody is not brainwashed. Everybody is not brainwashed. They're not. A lot of people are. I will agree with you, and I will agree with you on that. A lot of people are brainwashed by this man, and slowly people are coming to the light. Right. Get this power trip. He shouldn't have never been there because if we're gonna talk about right and wrong, he shouldn't have never sat his butt in that seat because he's a felon. So if he can be a president, then that means everybody at the prison can be as well because he don't need to be on there. The only reason he didn't serve jail time is because he was a president, and we can't technically put a president in prison that used to be a president before. You can't do that. So they'll get charges, but they will not do the actual time. Well, we probably be getting him out of there because he in there now. I mean, he in there now, but he won't be going back in there. He's literally on a dictatorship trying to change what has been the law for the United States since the Constitution was written. All right. He's trying to change all that. And it's sad to say that people will believe absolutely anything that comes out of this man's mouth. Anything. I'm sorry. I'm not a supporter of him whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all. Right. I don't see how any person of color with any common sense can stand behind this man. I'm sorry. Hey, King Fire, how you doing? Well, we're just having a discussion talking about the Trump because I guess people feel like he's the hero, but he's not. Gitmo about to be busted out the seams. Bible says, "My people perish for the lack of knowledge," and that means for all things, including wisdom and understanding. But before long, you will see. It's just whether or not you're gonna see before it's too late or not. By the power of Jesus Christ and the authority of Malcolm X, time is now. I don't know about the Malcolm X boss. I don't know about that now. Now, by the power of Jesus Christ, I'm all with you. That second part, I'm gonna have to depart from now. I'm independent first and put American first. That's that. Yeah. Tell me you want those rapists and murderers free? No, I don't want any rapist or murderer to be free to do whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is the people that he's going after are not rapists and murderers. Are you looking at what's going on? Are you watching the people that are walking, trying to walk back over? That is not murderers and rapists. Those are children. Those are mothers. Those are decent people who came over here to try to build a life for themselves. So far, I've only seen a handful of criminals, a handful of them that came out of New York. That was it. But ultimate power of this one. Going back home to. And what is he doing for y'all veterans? Absolutely nothing. My father is a veteran. My ex-husband is a veteran. And he was ready to throw the military up under the bus for what happened with the helicopter and the airplane. No, it was more than just the military's fault. This man is something else. And while he's there, supposed to be giving condolences to people's families, only thing he talks about is what Biden did. Nobody don't want to hear about what Biden did. Really don't want to hear about what you're doing. They just trying to figure out what's going on and what happened to their loved ones. But with every opportunity he gets, he always try to make it about him. Always. Yeah, I did see Selena Gomez. I seen Selena Gomez, and some people. Now, I'm not saying it's all good and gravy straight forward because some people do the same thing. You know, if she truly felt the way she did for her people, then she wouldn't have took it down or whatever. But that just goes to show you, some people will do things just for the limelight. But then there's true people that's doing things because it's either right or either wrong. And they're looking out for people in general. And I can't see, and I will say this again, I don't care who will get offended by it, how anybody of color can vote for this man. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. Because before long, he gonna have y'all reporting that plantation 52836. Whichever that plantation is. I don't know. I'm just calling that numbers. Uh, I mean, I don't agree with the LGBT community. I don't agree with that at all. But I will tell you, I have loved ones that are that way, and I don't agree with their lifestyle because it goes against everything of the Lord. However, I do love them and I do respect them as a person. But whatever they do in a bedroom is between them and the Lord when they close their eyes. They ain't got absolutely nothing to do with me. I will tell you what God says. It is still up to you to believe it or not. So, yeah, you might have your own plantation, but when he takes you to the plantation to go out there and work, then what? The rapist children over here. Y'all are ignorant. For real. Y'all are real ignorant. Just because somebody does something, that means you're supposed to penalize the whole family for what they do. So if one of your family members kill somebody, I guess all y'all need to be killed too. What kind of mess is that? I mean, y'all ain't even first making no sense. Well, that's good, King. I know you're happy about that. And thank you for your service. Because I respect my military personnel, because y'all put lots on the line for our country, and I respect that. Yes, but that's just by how we're built, okay? As far as trauma and all this other stuff going, but it's up to each individual to make sense of things. It ain't got to do with just genetic. You can overcome some things. You can. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Amen. We're not illegal, so that's the difference. But really, if we're real technical about this illegal, who is legal and who isn't, if we're gonna get real technical about it, this ain't y'all land, this ain't my land, this is not yours unless you're a Indian, you come from a tribe over here in the United States. It was taken over. Okay, this does not belong to us. America have a heart. America has um they're always trying to dominate and take over people's stuff. Point blank, period. When they need to keep their nose out of other people's business, they just need to keep their nose out of other people's business. Right. Baby, y'all gonna be looking like some crazy behind fools when it all come down to it. When you really see what y'all really got. Because if this man done did this in 12 days, well, hold up, is it 12 days, 13 days? If did this within a matter of weeks of being in office, we can only imagine what is going to happen in 4 years. I don't give a darn. Let them try to come and get me because they ain't gonna take me nowhere. Because I will still say the same thing to them as well. I'm not an illegal immigrant according to the Constitution. But I said if you want to be real technical, this United States don't belong to us. Not at all. And why does Mexicans belong in Mexico? No, that's not what I said. What I said was if you want to get real technical, is what I said. So, like I said, anybody can try to come and do whatever they want to, but they're gonna find some issues, some serious issues. Um, but at the end of the day, people are people, and people need to treat people like they're human beings, not like they're trash or animals or whatever. You shouldn't do that. Please, you are dated by ICE, not me, not at all. Because trust me, the government knows who I am. I'm well informed about the United States of America's government. I'm a military. I come from a military family. Period. My information is already in there. Is yours? So I mean, let's just keep it real. My father served for 26 years. My ex-husband served for 6 years. My kids' husbands have served and are currently serving right now. So now you're really being ignorant, extremely ignorant. Mexican biggest swim is like ice thick in the water when it's hot outside. I don't know because I don't even take, like I said, I don't even take heart to that because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that morally. I do not believe in of the LGBT community. I don't. But like I said again, that's between you and the Lord. I can't put you in no more hell. I can tell you what God say, but it's still up to you to do whatever. Like they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. So it's up to each individual person. But that still don't make me look down on them as a person. At the end of the day, they're still people. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing because a little bit of some of the stuff that y'all are saying is just straight up ignorance. Straight up ignorance. And they're boss. Oh boy, you crazy. And you hate to be challenged or told otherwise because you feel like you're just so right. But you're so wrong. Sorry. I don't think he's doing that. Not at all. Overly sensitive. Overly sensitive, but yet want to tell somebody that they ain't this, they ain't that. Like, come on now, let's get real now. Let's keep it 100. But I don't think he was threatening you in that way or that manner. But at the end of the day, we all got to lay down. And ain't nobody can stop it when it's your time. Hey, Christina, how you doing? Jason was in here looking for you earlier, but he had to get out the room because I don't know what was going on with Jason. He was being really rude to people. No, I think what he's trying to tell you is everybody has to leave here one day, is what he's saying. No. Not that he's personally gonna do anything to you. And for somebody to say the room wouldn't understand, I would have thought you would have got that. I thought you would have picked up on what he was saying quicker than anybody else, since you assumed that everybody in the room wouldn't be able to comprehend what you were trying to say. Um, Christina, I said that Jason had to get eliminated from the room tonight. I don't know what's on. He was saying some crazy stuff to people, but he had to go. But he did say he loved you, and y'all was gonna go get married and go skinny dipping. Um, we're good. No, sorry, Adrian. It don't work that way. Not up in here, it don't. And I hate to do this to you, but I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ. Relationship again, but y'all free. Hmm. Super mighty. Hola. How you doing? Jesus. Can't believe I gave it any more time on my channel, but trying to hit people out. That's what I get for trying to hit people out. Y'all need to stand together, boss dog. Yeah. Oh Lord. She trying to put a charge on you because she's saying you threatening her. Hey, there ain't nobody around here threatening you. What is legend? Oh, I did not mean to do this. Hey. The ignorance of people is just beyond me. Now we can agree to disagree, but when you start talking stupid about people in general, that just pisses me off. It's simply onions. Being tender, soft, sensitive, and candy skinned. Okay. Mm. Like I said, today we all human, unless you're something else. But at least from the outside looking at you, look like you're human. So you would want to make sure you're not treating another human just any kind of way. Period. No, according to Rapsoni, Trump is savior. He is like they say, what they say, the son of man is what she think Trump is. Whatever. Oh, Rapsoni ain't in here no more. She had to get blocked because some of the stuff that she was saying was just out of pocket. And I'm not gonna let that continue. Not on this one. You're gonna have to find somebody else's own. And it ain't censorship, but ain't nobody finna act like somebody around here threatening them. Yet you got all this mouth in the world to be saying all this other stuff to everybody else. Sorry. They show you what you don't want. Lead them to the right. I agree with that. 100% King. Mm. Man, people be taking me out of my character. I like to be the nice upbeat, but I can show you the other side of me too. Ugh, just ignorant. But Big sis, don't you see what is going on in the United States? In the United States, I didn't get mad with you forgetting it's my Earth Strong Aquarius season. Boom. Boom. Okay. Babe. Oh, I see perfectly what's going on in the United States and all over the world as well. Hmm. People with their hidden agendas is just something else. It's crazy. How did that move faster up the charts than my one that got over 100 and something views? Like, call me little brother. Okay, little bro. I'm gonna call you bro. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm only gonna stay on this live for probably another minute or so, and then I'm gonna be off this thing. I got to woosah myself and calm it down because yeah, I can't be letting people take me there. But just when people just be talking about some ignorant behind stuff, I just can't. I can't deal with it. Mm. I can deal with it to a certain extent, but I can't deal with it too much. Only one without a hidden agenda is the most high. Mm. I like to hope that statement isn't true. What are we gonna do about this? We can only do it one person at a time and pray that people start catching a clue of what's really going on. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live because it got a little heated, okay, and mistreated a little bit. But as always, be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. Thank y'all for being on my channel. Hit that like button as you're going out, and if you subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Toodles. Talk to you later.